All right, so this is explicit formula. Go ahead, copy this in. Part 2. All right, so grades are going to be due next week, so that means that the next test coming up, we're going to have all of this on this next test. So make sure you learn it well. Okay. All right, so here's number 1, and it's going to say to write the first, I think the first 4 or the first 5 terms. It doesn't matter. We can do 5. Write the first, again, sometimes it says 5, sometimes it says 4. Even if it says 5 or 4, we can do it. Write or find the first 5 terms. Okay? In 10 minutes. Number 1. A to the n. Go get a tardy pass. No, go get a tardy pass. A to the n is equal to 4 to the power of n minus 1. So we have seen this. We have done these. The only difference is they're not just asking you for 1. They're asking you to write what? Christian, we're not using Chromebooks right now. Close them up. Yeah, the first 5 terms. So you know that this is the formula and that you have to find what? The first term, the second term, the third term, the fourth term, the 5th term. And we looked at what yesterday? Probably by the 3rd or the 4th term, you kind of can see the pattern in the numbers. And maybe you don't even have to do the work for this last one. Maybe the last 2. Okay, so the first term is what? This one is what? The first one is going to be called what? A what? Subscript 1, right? That's the first term. This one is what? The second term, so A with a little subscript 2. This is A with a 3. This is A with the 4th term, the 5th term. See? So what? There's what? Like five little problems here, right? 5 little problems. But once you get the hang of it and you do like the first and the second, it kind of gets easy from there. All right, let's find the first term. Remember, this is our formula, our explicit formula here. We've got to use this for each one. So here, we're going to have what? Let me write the formula. A to the n is equal to 4 to the n minus 1. And here, n is equal to what? What is n equal to right here?
5?
The first one? It says what number to put right here. So guess what? In the formula right here, whenever you see an n right here and you see an n right here, you change it to a 1, right? A to the 1, or the first term, is 4 to the power of 1. Take away 1. Right, I'm putting a 1 right here and a 1 right here. Does anybody know anything about a power of 0? Because this is going to give us a power of 0. A to the power of, the first term is 4 to the right, see, because 1 take away 1 is going to be 0. The answer is always 0? Did somebody say that? No. That's a very good assumption, but it's not true. Go ahead and do it on your calculator. Let's see, how do we do exponents? 4 to the power of 0. Any number to the power of 0, guess what? It kind of gives you the same answer all the time. 4 to the power of 0. What'd you guys get? The answer is 1. Try any number you want. Try 12 to the power of 0. You see, anything to the power of 0 is actually 1. A lot of people think it's 0. It's not. All right. So guess what? We found the first term. The answer for the first term. The answer for the first term is, let me put it down here, 1. Put my numbers down here. Okay, let's do the rest quickly now. The next one. Using this same formula, everywhere you see a n, you put a 2. That would be 8. That means subscript 2 means the second term, right? Is 4 to the power of 2, take away 1. Right, this is the formula here, or it's up here. Everywhere that now we're putting a 2 here and we're putting a 2 here. That's going to be what? The second term. You don't do anything to this side. You just do the work over here on this side. Well, 2 take away 1 is 4 to the power of 1. 4 to the power of 1 is 4, right? Did you guys check that? If you don't know, just check 4 to the power of 1. Your calculator, right? Enter 4. Okay, that's the second term. 4. Don't come late. Okay, the third one. Let's copy this formula, but everywhere there's an n, change it to a 3. So a to the 3 is equal to, right? 4 to the what? 3 take away 1. What's that going to be? 4 squared? You see how we're getting the hang of it? You get this, Savannah? You're okay with this? Yeah. Okay. 4 squared is not 8. That does not mean 4 times 8. Christian, laptop, not Chromebook down. We're not doing anything on the Chromebook. What's the answer for the third term? A to the power of 3 means the third term is what? Don't predict and think 4 squared is 4 times 2 is 8. No. What is it? Well, let's put it on the calculator. 4 to the power of 2. Jaden. 16 is right. Does anybody see a pattern yet, or maybe we need one more number? What is it? Times 4? Let me see. 1 times 4 is 4? Yeah. 4 times 4 is 16? Yeah. So that means 16 times 4 would have to be the next number? Yeah. What is 16 times 4? Oh, what did I tell you? See? After you get like the third or fourth one, you can probably figure it out. So that means this is 64, you say? All right, because I'm looking at the pattern. I'm looking at the pattern here. Look, between 1 to 4, that would be times 4. What if somebody said plus 3? Well, 1 plus 3 is 4, but look, then 4 plus 3 would not give us 16. So I know it's not plus or minus. It has to be multiplied. And then it has to be times 4 to work. 4 times 4 is 16. Yep. 16 times 4 is 64. Yeah. And then what's going to be the last one? Whatever 64 what? Times 4 is? We got it? It's going to be a big number, huh? 700? Oh, 256. Let me check that. I think that's right. 64 times 4. Yeah, 256. Okay, that was kind of an easy one. Now the next one's going to be the last one. It's going to look a little bit more intimidating. This is our answer here, right? It says list the first 5 terms. First term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. Okay, last one, second example, number 2. This one looks very intimidating, but If you look at it a piece at a time, you'll be fine. Number 2. A to the n, here's your explicit formula, is equal to -2 times, and then 5 to the power of n minus 1. Ugh. Actually, we've seen this before. But you were just finding like 1. This one you have to find the first 5 terms. Find the first 5 terms. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta find 5, so it's like 5 problems. Who can tell me how to start? Because sometimes this is where you get stuck. From here, you understand that you have to find the first 5 terms. Who can tell me how to start? Because this is kind of like where students get stuck. Ah, very good. Thank you. This one is what? A1. That is it. Not A1 steak sauce. Not that. Because that's the first one. This one's what? Very good. You got it. You got it. And then A3. I'm sure hopefully by the third one, once you get that one, you can probably see the pattern and know what the last 2 are. All right, let's get those done. Let's do the first one. Using this formula, everywhere I see a n, yo. Oh yeah, here. Using that formula, rewrite it, and everywhere there's an n, put a 1. That's gonna be what? A to the 1 is equal to -2 times what? 5 times what? 1 take away 1. Everybody got that? Now we talked about a big mistake not to do last time when I was introducing this. Don't ever multiply this number here that's kind of like right there on that's last. Don't ever do -2 times 5 and put like -10. No. You actually want to do this part with the exponent first. So that's going to be -2. You leave this always for the last. And you do this part first. 5 to the power of what? Oh, 0. We just talked about it. A power of 0. Anybody remember anything to the power of 0? 1. Check it if you forget, because I know 5 to the power of 0. Yeah, anything to the power of 0 is 1. Does that mean the answer is 1? No. This is -2 times what? Well, times 1. What's the answer for the first term? -2. Bingo. Okay. Got it. So the first one is -2. I'll put it down here. I'll put the list down here. Let's find the second one. Let's go back up here. Let's look at our explicit formula. Everywhere you see an n, put a 2 now. A to the power of 2 is equal to, right here. Look at this formula. Everywhere you see a n, you put a 2. Oh, you can borrow mine. You can borrow my highlighters. -2 times 5 times what? 2 take away 1. Right? You always go back to this formula, but now you put in a 2. I think you guys got it. All right, here we go. That's going to be -2 times 5 to the power of what? 2 take away 2 take away 1. 2 take away 1 is 1. All right. You don't multiply this. You get the answer for 5 to the power. Oh, 5 to the power of 1 is just -2 times what? 5 to the power of 1 is just 5, right? Okay, so then now you multiply the -2. -2 times 5? What is the answer for the second term? -10, correct. Oh, I think some of you probably know what the pattern is already, but let's pretend you don't know. Let's do one more. I think I know what the pattern is, but I'm going to make sure I'm going to do one more, the third term. Somebody took the pass, but I'll give you this. Just use this. Just use this one. Just say that's your pass. Okay, last one. Ready? You guys got it? Rigo, Jaden? You're good with this? Everybody has an A right now, right? Everybody did the test and got it perfect. I want you to keep an A out because next week you got to turn grades and I'm going to give you the test and it's going to have like these problems now. I don't want your grades to drop. Okay, let's do the third one, last one. I mean, not last one, but I'm sure after this one you'll get the pattern. This one, the third term. That means that what? Everywhere I see an N, change it to A3. A to the 3 is equal to negative 2 times 5. 3 take away 1. Yeah? If you look here, everywhere there's an N, you change it to a 3. Okay, that's going to be what? Oh, get the door, yeah, please. Put the door stop. Okay, let's get this now. Negative 2 times 5 to the power of, right here, 3 take away 1 is 2. 5 squared, or 5 to the power of 2. Some of you know that by heart. What's this 5 squared, or 5 to the power of 2? Don't say 10. Negative 2 times what? 25. 5 times 5, right? 5 squared means 25. Thank you. Yep, I think my prediction is confirmed. I know what the third term is. And I know what the pattern is. Did everybody get the third term is negative 50? Yes. All right, so guess what? I think you can probably just do like 3 of these, and you don't even have to do 4 and 5 if you can see the pattern. If the third term is a negative 50, look at these numbers. Can anybody see the pattern between the relationship here and the sequence? Times 5. Very good, that is it. Negative 2 times a positive 5 is a negative 10. Negative 10 times 5 is, negative 50. So what do you have to do to get this one without doing any work? Negative 50 times 5. That's going to be a kind of a big number. Negative 250. Yo, we're good. Yo. And this next one's going to be big. Times 5. You guys have your calculators. 1,000. Oh, negative 1,250. All right, I'm showing you little shortcuts, guys. I hope I'm saving you some work, right? Once you get like 3, you can probably figure out what's going on, and you can figure out the other 2. All right, great. Okay, let me stop this recording.